Welcome to ElliptiGO's online support video. This video will cover the proper way to signal when riding your ElliptiGO. When riding, you may find it necessary to signal traffic before making a turn. Signaling while riding your bike requires skill and using your core muscles for balance. You will need to develop your core muscles and spend time practicing before you will be able to master this skill. Until you master signaling, you should avoid riding on public roads where you will need to signal. When learning to signal, we recommend practicing in a safe, open, flat, and paved area that is separated from traffic, like a large parking lot. The first skill to master is checking the traffic behind you. To develop this skill, start by riding with both hands on the handlebars. Get up to riding speed and confirm that your path forward is free from obstacles and debris. Now check over your left shoulder to simulate ensuring that it is safe to turn. Once you have checked behind you for no more than 1 to 2 seconds, swivel your head forward to confirm your path forward is still safe. Practice checking in front of you for debris and behind you for traffic several times until you have mastered the skill, looking over both your right and left shoulders. The next skill to master is riding one-handed. You should develop the skill for both your hands. Practice riding one-handed, get up to normal riding speed, and decide which hand you intend to release from the grip. For the 3C1811R, you'll want to coast with the foot on the signaling side in the most forward position, which is at the top of the power stroke. For the ARC models, you'll want to coast with the foot on the signaling side in the 3 o'clock position, which is the forwardmost position of the pedal, and when the pedals are the same height off the ground. For the submodels, you'll want to coast with the signaling side pedal in the 6 o'clock position, which is when it is closest to the ground. So if you want to signal with your left arm, put your left foot in the forward position on the long stride and ARC models, and in the downward position on the submodel. Similarly, if you want to signal with your right arm, you'll put your right foot in the forward or downward position, depending on the model. Always remember to coast when riding one-handed. Once you have decided which hand you are going to remove from the grips and the pedals are in the correct position, shift all of your weight onto your feet and use your core for balance. Practice letting go with one hand and establishing your balance while having one hand on the handlebar. Leave your unattached hand near the grip to start so you can instantly replace it if necessary. Work on that skill until you are comfortable having only one hand on the grips for a period of at least 10 seconds. Once you are comfortable riding one-handed, then it is time to practice riding one-handed while checking traffic behind you. Make sure to keep your released hand close to the grips while you are learning this skill. Also ensure your bike continues to go straight and does not drift in the direction you are checking. Once you can safely check behind you while riding one-handed, gradually work on getting comfortable with your signaling hand being further and further away from the handlebars. Your goal is to be able to comfortably swivel your head back and forth, checking traffic behind you and your path in front while you are having your signaling arm fully extended. Once you have developed the skill of being able to check behind you while signaling, then you are ready for the last step of actually making the turn. Before turning, always place your signaling hand back onto the handlebars. Then start your turn. When turning, quickly alternate between checking traffic to make sure it is safe to turn and checking the road to make sure your path is free from debris and obstacles. Once you have completed your turn, resume riding normally. Finally, It is important to note that sometimes you will find that traffic or other conditions will make turning too precarious. In that case, either change your route or turn somewhere else or pull over and stop and wait until traffic clears. Safety should be your top priority, and there is no reason to risk being hit by a car or suffering other kind of injury because conditions make turning risky. These skills require practice to master, but they can be mastered, and doing so will make you safer on the road. If for some reason you have a physical limitation or simply haven't been able to master these skills, then remember that safety is the first priority, and avoid riding in traffic, and when necessary, be prepared to dismount the bike in order to make a turn. For any questions, please contact us at support@elliptigo.com.